Hi, hello. So this video has been a very long time coming. I wasn't even sure I was gonna make it, but I saw comments on one of my videos about it, so we're gonna do it. This is the Obey Me rant. Oh no. This video is gonna be split into two parts. We're gonna be first talking about the money and the story. I feel like everything I need to talk about falls under one of these two categories. Let's get started. I know this is a gacha game. I've gotten comments that said, like, you know, it's a gacha game. You can actually get through it, free to play. I get it, I know. I play tons of gacha games. I've went through a gazillion gacha games, and I've never gotten annoyed by a gacha game. Or I've never felt like a gacha game was too much when it comes to money. Until this one. And that says a lot, okay? Every time you open the app, you get ads. Maybe I didn't know how to turn these off, and maybe it's changed since I played it last. And it was like, I don't want to spend more money on this game, because I had VIP for the longest point in time. I don't want to spend more money on the game than I'm already spending for my $9.99 a month, so I don't want these ads to pop up every time I open this game. Speaking of the VIP was $9.99 compared to the VIPs I have on multiple other gacha games, which are both like $5, and I have way better benefits on both other games. The closest thing I can compare Obey Me to is Mr. Love Queen's Choice, and all of the benefits are better. Most of the gameplay is better. If you compare the two side by side, they're so similar, but Mr. Love Queen's Choice just skyrockets in story, characterization, execution, what you get for money you spend. It sounds like I'm sucking its dick, but basically it's just a better game. So I'm gonna probably be comparing the two a lot because they're so similar, but just so horribly different. The VIP for $9.99, you don't get enough for $9.99. I had the VIP for months, and it was not worth it. They used popular characters as cash cows. Again, I don't know how much they're doing that now because I haven't played it in a while, but they would consistently have Lucifer, Mammon, Beal as UR cards over and over and over again, so people that were fans of them could not keep up if they were free-to-play players, and people who liked the characters consistently had to spend money to be able to get every card if they wanted it. Hence, cash cows. I understand if you're a free-to-play player, you can get through as a free-to-play player, but it's still treating them kind of shitty. If you have a favorite character and they consistently get URs over and over and over again, you have no chance to save up to get the URs. I mean, with Mr. Love Queen's Choice, I'm gonna bring this up over and over again, they give a good amount of time between the SSRs of the characters. A thing I really like about Mr. Love Queen's Choice that was not in Obey Me when I played is that if you pull a consistent amount of times, you get the SSR you want. If you pull a certain amount of times, you can pay in the wishes that you already pulled and get what you want specifically. In Obey Me, that is not the case. You pull 100 something times and you don't get the card you want. Now we're gonna move on to story. Y'all aren't gonna be happy at me for this. Let's just get it. Let's get it out of the way. Most of the character development is from fandom. Y'all are amazing at character development. I love you guys. None of the characters' canon development gets even close to... They're very underdeveloped. A lot of them are just revolved around a specific trait, and it's give me more. Just give me more. Give me a reason. Just give me a reason. Just a little bit's enough. Just a second. We're not broken, just bent. We can learn to love again. And I think the fact they're underdeveloped really hinders the relationship between the main character and all the love interests. What also hinders that is how messy the plot is in general, because oh boy, the plot. The plot. So, is anyone gonna talk about how the main character goes back in time and dies? It's never talked about again. Half the fandom, I think, forgot about how Belfi killed the main character just because of how quick that got dropped. Another thing that I have a fucking issue with about that part is specifically the main character being Lilith's descendant throws a wrench in the relationship with so many guys, because now half of the guys have like this fucked up view of the main character where it's like they're looking for Lilith in the main character. And it's weird. It's so weird. There's this one Otome game I played where the guy was like comparing the main character to his dead dog. I want the main character to be the main character. I don't want the main character to be like the descendant of someone else or like a dead dog. I want the main character to be them. It's comparable to how Yusung consistently compared MC to Rika. How everyone's like, oh, Lilith is descendant. Yeah, like Belfi kills us, and then a minute later we're his bestie because we're Lilith's descendant. Haha.
I guess you could argue there's a similar theme in Mystic Messenger when you replace Rika in the RFA, but I think it's different because your tie with Rika is severable, whereas in Obey Me, you are the descendant of Lilith, and that is not a severable tie. You'll always be the descendant of Lilith.
Also, Mammon he's the best boy. By the way, I love Mammon, but everyone's mean to him. That's not something I really realized until someone pointed out. Mammon's the one who's been there from the start. We love him. He deserves the world. And everyone's a dick to him. Something I have an issue with, both plot-wise, I guess, and design-wise or execution-wise, is the way they put the kisses or like the alone time with characters into the main plot. It takes immersion away from the actual story. There's a part in the game where you go from like kissing one of the brothers, like Beal or Belfi, instantly to kissing the other one, and it's like so weird. They could have put the intimate moments like that into like an SR card where it's just like off to the side, or like an event, like how they do those events where you just have to go through the levels or do an event for each character. You have time to do all these very repetitive events. Do one for each character. Do something rather than put these very awkward moments in the story. And there's not enough like build up in those moments. It's just, hey, what's up? We're on a balcony, let's kiss. Like, no, we need a story there. We need like an actual, like, let's go on a date, let's have a good time. I get that I think MC was like leaving the academy or something at that point, or something was happening like that. There's a way to do it where you can have them all separated. Make the part that's in the story like they all go to dinner or something, and then the SR cards are like after dinner dates, so each one is separate, like almost like a separate branch out thing, but you can get them via cards. Oh my god, the cards felt so worthless. I did a couple of the cards. They felt so worthless. You get like nothing out of them. It felt like you got nothing from those stories. Even though I have problems with this game, I do want to say a couple of things that I like about it. I really love the voice acting. The voice acting is superb, phenomenal. I also really love the art in this game. The cards are beautiful, spectacular. Just look at them, they're beautiful. The fandom though. There was a lot of drama that happened in the fandom. Currently, it seems like y'all are doing great. The Genshin fandom is taking your place at being a shithole, but y'all are doing good fandom-wise. Game-wise though, I still am not the biggest fan of Obey Me. That's why I still consider it probably one of the lowest tiers in that game chart. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments. I know there's gonna be some disagreement and some possibly agreement. I don't know. See you later. Bye.